Hi, my name's Alicia Westwood, and I decided to do this project because I've noticed poor handwriting skills with my own children. The relationship between children learning to type before they have mastered handwriting and children who have mastered handwriting before learning to type. Statement of problem. Children are receiving less time in class learning how to handwrite because they're expected to learn how to keyboard at an early age. Some of the reasons why learning to type by hand is important. Handwriting plays a vital role in a child's academic future. Children with better handwriting achieve higher grades than children with poor handwriting. Children are expected to use pen and paper on essay examinations. Good handwriting skills are linked to good hand-eye coordination. I conducted my primary research by an interview, a survey, and I conducted my secondary research by the database EBSCO, ProQuest, Seattle PI, New York Times, and the Huffington Post. The methods I used for my primary research were a survey titled The Relationship Between Children Learning to Type Before They Have Mastered Handwriting and Children Who Have Mastered Handwriting Before Learning to Type. It was a 10-question multiple choice survey. There were 17 parents who participated via SurveyMonkey. I conducted an interview which had 10 questions. I interviewed one parent and it was in person. My survey results showed out of 17 parents surveyed, 82% said that handwriting skills should be well established before a child is introduced to keyboarding, and only 18% disagreed with the statement. 71% of parents said that they didn't feel that their children had adequate penmanship, and the remaining 29% of parents felt that their children did have adequate penmanship. Interview results. Do you believe your child is getting enough time to practice their handwriting at school? Why or why not? The parent answered, I do not believe my child is getting enough time to practice her handwriting because her grades on handwriting assignments are significantly lower than the assignments she does typing. Another question I asked was, do you think your children would benefit from more classroom instruction on learning how to write? Why or why not? The parent answered, I believe that there should be more classroom instruction on learning how to write. I think it's an important skill that they will use for the rest of their life. Some points that stood out to me from my secondary research were the use of computers in the classroom has decreased the amount of instruction children are getting on handwriting by 30 to 60%. Students with better handwriting scored significantly higher in working memory, verbal IQ, word reading, and pseudo reading. Learning how to write text is necessary for young people to develop fine motor skills. Conclusion. I was able to find that there are negative repercussions if students learn to type before learning to handwrite. I also found that the majority of parents were against their children beginning to use a keyboard at an early age, even though they will be using it in their entire life.